everyone, Miss Lauren here, Children's Librarian from the Half Hollow Hills Community Library, and I'm here today to share some really great stories with you. I hope you enjoy these all summer long. The Donkey Egg by Janet Stephens. After fast-talking Fox leaves him with a large green egg, Bear spends minutes, hours, days, and weeks lovingly caring for it with the help of his neighbor Hare. What happens to the large green egg? Find out in The Donkey Egg by Janet Stephens. Danby Leads the School Parade by Anna Kim. Danby is so happy to start her new school in America, but a bit nervous when she walks into the classroom and everything goes quiet and everybody stares. Danby wants to join in the dances and the games, but she doesn't know the rules. But with her imagination, she makes up a new game and leads her classmates on a parade to remember. This is Danby Leads the School Parade by Anna Kim. After Box delivers a refrigerator, Grace and Box become friends. They go camping together, go to outer space, exploring depths of the sea, and so many other adventures. But after a few days of playing together, Grace notices that Box is getting some rips and some crumbles, and she's determined to fix Box so they can continue their fun. If you like using your imagination, check out Grace and Box, written by Kim Howard. See the Cat, 3 Stories About a Dog by David LaRochelle, illustrated by Mike Wanutka. What happens when the book gets it wrong? Max is not a cat. Max is a dog. But much to his dismay, this book keeps instructing readers to see the cat. How can Max get through the book that says he's a dog? Find out what happens in this silly story about a cat. Who's really a dog? See the Cat. Ty's Travels, Zip Zoom by Kelly Starling Lyons. Pictures by Nina Mata. Ty cannot wait to ride his new scooter, but when he has a hard time learning, he wants to quit. And a new friend encourages him to give it another try. Read all about Ty and his new scooter in Ty's Travels, Zip Zoom. Thank You, Amu by Oge Mora. When the smell of omu stew fills the air, her neighbors arrive one by one for a taste until it's all gone. Amu has a big heart and a kind spirit. I hope you enjoy reading all about the wonderful, kind world of Amu.
Hi, this is Miss Kristen, and I am a children's librarian at the Half Hollow Hills Community Library, and I would like to share with you some of my favorite books for the summer.
The title of this book is Your Place in the Universe, and the author is Jason Chin. It talks about everyday concepts in a simple way for children to understand. Some of the concepts include height and distance, described using fun and interesting comparisons. Also incorporates facts about the solar system. The title of this book is Lift, and the author is Min Lei. It is a picture book about Iris, who is the older sister, and her job is to always push the elevator button for her family. But one day her younger brother does it. Find out how love between siblings evolves in this story. This book is called What About Worms, and the author is Ryan Higgins. It is a beginner reader book that lightly goes over fear and acceptance. Tiger is afraid of worms, and worms are afraid of Tiger. But in the end, they both learn to like each other. This book is called Baloney and Friends. The author is Greg Pizzoli. It is a great introduction into graphic novels. It has very brief chapters and stories as well that are about 4 friends and their various adventures. It also has directions on how to draw the 4 characters for added fun. This book is called We Laugh Alike by Carmen Bernier. It is a picture book written in both English and Spanish. It shows how both groups can learn how to play together even if they don't speak the same language.
Hi, my name is Linda Milligan. I'm the children's librarian from the Half Hollow Hills Community Library. I'm here to share some great books that I hope you will enjoy all summer long. I happen to be a great mystery fan, and the first two books I want to share with you are mysteries. The first one is a series with the main character being Cam Jansen. Cam Jansen is a girl who has a photographic memory. That means she can look at something, take a picture, and then remembers everything she sees. And she uses that memory and that information to solve mysteries. And this one book is called Young Cam Jansen and the Speedy Car Mystery. Ben, who is part of a science fair, has lost his remote control. Remote control car. Cam uses her skills to solve a mystery. The other series I want to talk about is the A to Z Mysteries. Dink, Josh, and Ruth Rose are three child detectives who solve mysteries. In this book, Pete the umpire disappears at the same time as the autographed baseballs that are on display. The detectives believe Pete is innocent, but if he didn't do it, who did? Well, if you want to find out, read the book. Another book that I think you'll read and you'll enjoy reading is Boris for the Win. This is a story about a very familiar subject this time of year, Field Day. Boris and his friends are practicing for the big day. More than anything, they want to beat Eddie, who always wins. Do they succeed? Read the book and let me know. Snail Has Lunch is a graphic novel book. And Snail is the animal that lives in a bucket. He feels safe there and never wants to leave. But one day, Ladybug tips over his home and he falls out. Then his exciting adventures begin. The last two books I want to tell you about are true books. How many of you have heard of Mickey Mouse in Disney World? Well, this book is about the man who created both. His name, Walt Disney. Find out how it all started. Did you know that Mickey Mouse was first named Mortimer? Well, for that and more interesting facts, please read the book. And someday, maybe after you get to visit Disney World with Mouse, someday in the future, you'll be able to travel to outer space. Won't that be exciting? But what will it be like? You can get an idea by reading this book, Astronaut Living in Space. It is about an astronaut named Linda who flies in the space shuttle to fix a telescope in outer space. You will learn some very interesting facts, such as, did you know that water vapor from astronauts' breath is collected and recycled for drinking? That and other interesting information is found in this book.
Hi, my name is Miss Mary, Children's Librarian from the Half Hollow Hills Community Library. I am here to share some great books with you that I hope you will enjoy all summer long. Imagine if the inside of your refrigerator was a world of talking food and tasty adventures. You know that leftover pancake and a piece of French toast? They might just be best buddies. Join Lady Pancake and Sir French Toast as they voyage through the fridge and freezer while making new friends, solving problems, and having fun. There are 4 delicious books in the Lady Pancake and Sir French Toast series, so bring your appetite when you read these books. Did you ever have to wait for something that you were really looking forward to? Maybe a birthday party, or the release of a new book, or a new movie, or a new video game? Well, in the book, The Very Impatient Caterpillar, a caterpillar has to wait for something very special to happen, and it is not an easy task. Wow! 12 books filled with adventures, jokes, and just plain fun? In the first book of the Here's Hank series, called Bookmarks Are People Too, you'll meet Hank, a kid who loves pickles and hanging out with his friend Frankie. When his class finds out that they are going to be putting on a play, Hank worries because reading is not easy for him, and there would be a lot of lines to read and memorize. If you want to meet a new character and read a series that is lots of fun, try the Here's Hank series. I wonder what is happening in the ocean right now. Do you? Maybe there is a narwhal and a jellyfish eating some waffles? If that sounds like fun, be sure to read the Narwhal and Jelly series. These books are funny and have great pictures, making them a wonderful graphic novel series to enjoy reading over and over again. Whoa, this is incredible! I'm reading a nonfiction book with really cool paper collages that is teaching me about animals. I just found out that the eye of a giant squid can be as long as a ruler. Amazing! Be sure to check out the book Actual Size by Steve Jenkins to find out more awesome facts about animals. Why do we need to eat vegetables? Why is candy so yummy? Those are really great questions. Are you a curious kid? Do you wonder about questions like these? Then this is the perfect book for you. It's called National Geographic Little Kids' First Big Book of Why. Explore pages and pages of really cool questions and even cooler answers. This book will leave you wondering why, all day long.
Hi, my name is Miss Rebecca, Children's Librarian from the Half Hollow Hills Community Library. I'm here to share some great books with you to enjoy all summer long. My first choice is a book that is based off of the real-life experiences of people who live in a country called Bangladesh. Iqbal and his ingenious idea, how a science project helps one family and the planet. Now imagine if your family and your entire community faced a big problem. Imagine if this problem was not only affecting everyone's health, but also the environment. Imagine coming up with an ingenious idea to solve this problem. Imagine if your idea works and you enter a science fair and win a cash prize. That is exactly what is happening in the story of Iqbal. Iqbal is a boy who wants to solve a problem for his family. In order to do that, he has to come up with a great idea. And his great idea not only helps his family, but also the people living in his community. Not only is this a great story to read, but it also gives you the directions on how to make your own invention just like Iqbal's. If you love learning about other places in the world and inventions, I definitely recommend Iqbal and his ingenious idea. Now on to our next story. If you're a fan of Dogman and other graphic novels, then you don't want to miss this one. Introducing Simon and Chester, Super Detectives. If you're looking for something fast-paced, exciting, and funny, definitely pick up this graphic novel about a boy and a ghost duo of crime solvers and best friends. If you're looking for a fun mystery this summer, you definitely don't want to miss out on this dynamic duo. So check out Simon and Chester, Super Detectives. Here's one for you non-fiction fans. Here's one based on the famous podcasts by Mindy Thomas and Guy Raz. Introducing Wow in the World, the how and the wow of the human body. Check it out. So our human body is constantly working. Every organ has a job, and our bodies do something every day that we may not think about, such as how we digest food or what makes us sweat. This book is a fun adventure diving into the how and wow of how all the amazing things our body can do gets done. For example, digestion, take a trip down the mouth and into the stomach. Whee! This book is full of fun and fascinating illustrations, plus quirky antics, such as an interview with the lungs. Yeah, that's right. You can read an interview with a pair of lungs. It'll tell you how they breathe. And other amazing things. Well, this is one that you definitely want to check out if you're interested in science and the human body, and just plain fun way of learning. Now on to our next book. Let's talk about a nonfiction book for you sports fans. Introducing We Got Game, 35 female athletes who changed the world. I just love biographies. I love hearing the stories of different people, some who I've heard of, and some I might be learning of for the first time. In this book, you can be inspired by 35 female athletes in a broad range of sports: soccer, gymnastics, bobsled, wheelchair racing, and more. There are women in this book: Misty Copeland, Serena Williams, Venus Williams, Christy Yamaguchi, Billie Jean King. But have you heard of Tatiana McFadden, Marlene Esparza? This book not only introduces you to so many new faces and athletes, it leaves you wanting to learn more about them. This is great for those of you who want to learn about female athletes but don't want to be overwhelmed with lots of information all at once. I hope you discover someone new and exciting in this book, and I definitely recommend that you read it this summer. I have another non-fiction book for those of you who are interested in learning more about history in our country, and particularly the history of the indigenous people that lived in our country. The book is called We Are Still Here: Native American Truths Everyone Should Know. This book is chock full of history, vocabulary, and information about our native nations. The native nations were the tribes who lived here long before Europeans colonized and took over the land. As you dive into this fascinating book, you'll be treated to beautiful, colorful illustrations, and you will learn not only about culture, but also how Native peoples of North America have taken measures to preserve their heritage through teaching their language and also marching for their rights. This is definitely one that you don't want to miss. Last but not least, I have a cute chapter book series that all you dog lovers will enjoy. Introducing My Furry Foster Family, starring Truman the dog. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's getting all dirty in the garbage. Oh, look, now he's got a bone. See, he's a good boy. All silliness aside, this is a great book for those of you who want a touching, heartwarming story about a sweet dog named Truman who is brought into a foster family. People who foster animals take care of them in their home until they can find a new permanent home for them. And that's exactly what 8-year-old Kaita Takano and her foster family does. The most amazing part about this book is that it is based on the real-life foster family of the real Kaita Takano. And you can see her right here. So not only do you get a great story, but you can read about the real foster family the story is based off of. This is a quick but fun read and a great way to learn about how fostering and taking in adult dogs can bring a lot of fun and love into your home.
Hi guys, I'm Miss Monica. I'm one of the children's librarians at the Half Hollow Hills Community Library, and I have some great books I want to share with you today. Enjoy.
The Owl Diaries, Eva's Treetop Festival by Rebecca Elliott. Eva may be like you. She likes drawing, school, and keeping busy. She doesn't like asking for help. But I forgot to tell you, Eva is an owl. She's awake in the nighttime and she can turn her head all the way around and fly. Well, she comes up with a great idea to create a Bloomstastic festival for the beginning of spring. And her teacher loves the idea. Remember, she doesn't like to ask for help. But there are so many events and things to do for this event, festival. Read what happens. Owl Diaries is in a series, so if you enjoy this one, there are others to read. The Magnificent Makers: How to Test a Friendship by Thurene Griffith. If you like makerspace activities, you'll love this book. When Pablo, Violet, and Deepak discover a magical makerspace, they can't wait to check it out. The Maker Maze has cool science games and puzzles behind every door. When they enter the portal, they'll find a wacky scientist who will be their guide, giant puzzles to test their skills, holograms of animals, plants, and more, and a friendship challenge. So if you like this book, there are others of the Magnificent Maker Adventures. Enjoy.
Henry Heckelbeck Gets a Dragon
by Wanda Coven. Can you imagine your toy dragon turning into a real dragon? Well, this happens to Henry Heckelbeck. And for a boy who likes a good mystery, he is the guy to find out how this happened. If you like this book, there are more in the series. Enjoy. Hilo, the Boy Who Crashed to Earth by Judd Winick. DJ feels he's an ordinary boy until one day Hilo crashes to the earth. Be prepared to laugh out loud as Hilo learns earth ways, such as learning to eat earth food and wearing clothes. With having to protect his new friend Hilo, find out how DJ is far from ordinary. This is a great graphic novel. I hope you'll enjoy. Little Feminists, celebrating 25 amazing women throughout history. Words by Yelena Meraz Alpert. Want to learn about some amazing women? Then this book is for you. Each page describes the accomplishments of women who made a difference. Maybe you're good in math and want to learn about Katherine Johnson, who helped land a man on the moon. Or do you like animals? And you could read about Jane Goodall, who studied chimpanzees. I just described 2 of the 25 who made a difference. So, pick up the book and learn about these women and be amazed. Leroy Ninker Saddles Up by Kate DiCamillo. This is the first of the Tales from Decawoo Drive series, starring some favorite characters from the author's Murty Watson's books. Leroy Ninker has a hat, a lasso, and boots. He wants to be a cowboy, but doesn't have a horse until he meets Madeline. There are 3 rules to taking care of Madeline the horse. Madeline loves spaghetti and compliments, but see what happens when Leroy forgets the 3rd rule. If you like this book, there are more in the Decawoo Tales series. I also love the author's books, Kate DiCamillo. She has so many great books. Okay, enjoy.